Hi everyone, got another backpack review for you. This is the Osprey Atmos 50. Thank you to Young's Backpacking for hosting. It's a good mid-sized streamlined design for if you want to go out on the trail and you don't want too many different strange features getting in the way of what you're mainly using this bag for. I'll just go over some of the details of this bag and hopefully it'll just give you an idea of whether you like it or not. Alright, let's get started. First of all, I really like the suspension for this bag. Starting with the shoulder straps, thin, nice. It's padded so that it's comfortable, but well contoured towards the shape of your upper half of your body. But I just like the fact that it's not too thick, it's not too bulky, but yet padded enough so that it feels comfortable. Plus, if you check it out, look at these air holes right here for ventilation, so that when you're wearing this bag, it doesn't feel like your shoulders are gonna sweat too much. It's nice. I just really like how they work this out. You got adjustable sternum strap and integrated whistle. I do love the fact that there's a whistle on the sternum strap. All backpacks should have it. Going to the waist belt, also thin and also ventilated, if you notice. It's padded with this nice little dimple pattern, and then there's holes right here for circulation. Really like that, and not bulky. It's great. And then great thing, if you're gonna have a waist belt, put hip belt pockets, and I love that it expands the entire length of the waist belt, so you can put a lot of stuff in here. And I also like the draw cord loops, like instead of like a pull, it's a loop, so you can loop your finger in. That way, if I'm wearing gloves, I can still grab onto this. So I love the fact that there's like decent capacity for the hip belt pockets, and on both sides. Really good job. I would actually prefer that this was a material instead of a mesh, just because that way whatever items I put inside are protected from the elements. But I mean, the way these are set up, I mean, I'll take it. I like it anyways. That's just a little nitpick. Going to the suspension itself, this bag has what's called the AirSpeed system. Probably seen similar systems on other bags before, but basically what it is, you got an aluminum frame or an alloy frame that bends away from your back, and then you have a mesh panel over it, so that way this extra space allows air circulation to go in, so then when you're carrying this bag on the trail, you're not going to get sweaty back from having all of your gear loaded up against you. Now you got to be a little bit more careful about packing your gear so that the weight is more evenly distributed, but you do have this comfort area right here. It's very nice. Looking at the side of the bag, you have top compression strap right here and a mid compression strap right here. And then you have elastic mesh pocket at the bottom, and on the other side it's the same thing. Top compression strap, middle compression strap, and then elastic mesh pockets for sticking gear. Going to the back, you got ice axe loop on either end, and then on the bottom you have clasp right here. Just not really a compression strap, but just a clasp strap, so if you want to stick something like a sleeping bag or a roll mat at the bottom, that's easy. Now one thing I will give a hit here is for the compression straps. These are just strapped in. There's no quick undo clasp like this. I would have liked to seen that for these straps right here, for the compression straps. It just would have been a nice option to have. This is a top loading design, so basically a sack with a lid. Looking at the top of the lid, got a drawstring loop. Open this up, and you have a nice generous pocket which expands for the entire volume of the lid. And then it's held in by two clasps. Undo one, undo two. Open it up. One thing that I'm missing on the bottom here is a lot of top loading designs. There'll be two pockets. There'll be one at the top and one at the bottom of the lid. This one only has one. Would have liked a bottom pocket underneath the lid, just because it tends to be the standard, and I've seen Osprey do it with a lot of their other top loading bags, so would have liked an extra pocket right here. But I'm guessing the reason they left the pocket out, zippers add weight because it's metal, so I'm guessing they're trying to streamline this as much as possible and put the bare features that you want so that this bag isn't weighed down too much. This bag actually feels pretty light when I'm holding it. So yeah, got a nice stretchy expandable front pocket right here, also held in by a clasp, and the clasp is protected by this little material right here just to keep it from getting wet. If I undo this clasp, notice this stretches a lot. It's enough for me to stick a helmet even here, so it's nice. And then there's a little bit of circulation mesh right here at the top. I think this is more style than anything else, just to have this little oval circle right here, but it's nice. Looks nice. Looks cool. On either side of it, you have two side vent pockets. Open this, and quite generous in space. Actually, runs down 3/4 of the length of this bag, maybe even 4/5. Quite big. Look here. And then you have the same thing on either side. There's a lot of volume right there. Check that out. Pretty cool. I really don't want to call it, I mean, yeah, they would probably be listed as side pockets, but actually I would say these are 2 big front pockets because they don't expand from the side of the bag, they actually extend outward from the top, so it doesn't feel too bulky. So that's cool. And then you got the main part of the bag held in by this drawstring. As I loosen this up a little bit, open this up. You notice that there is a small elastic pouch for a hydration bladder. It's actually quite small. Doesn't extend the entire width of the bag. It's just this small little pocket right here, and it's secured by this clasp. And in addition to that, right above that, it's kind of hard to see, but it's pretty low key. There's this zipper. If you undo that, you gain access to the aluminum frame sheet and the other side of the AirSpeed panel. So that's cool. If for whatever reason you need to access this frame, you have it by undoing that zipper. Tie this guy up. So there you have it, folks. It's the Osprey Atmos 50. It looks to be really comfortable to carry, especially I just really like how they did the suspension system. Personal preference, I would have liked more pockets, but I actually do have friends who backpack and they actually think having too many pockets gets confusing. They like to have just the bare number of pockets that they need and then leave it at that. So this is more a bag along their speed. But yeah, if you're looking for something lightweight and super comfortable to wear that has a ton of carrying capacity and is simple in design, you might want to give this a shot. So that's my review. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day. Sorry guys, I knew I forgot something. Just a small little thing, just wanted to show you. I was mentioning how the hydration bladder is a little small. Just wanted to show you where the hydration tube comes out. You have a port here on either side, here, and on the side here. So that's a really nice feature. So instead of having the tube come out the back in the middle and hit you in the back of the head, you have a choice of having it either come left or right-handed side. That's it. Just wanted to mention that. Thanks for watching. Bye.